Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you why you should probably change the password to your email account straight away. I'm going to show you something that really surprised me when I found out about this. And here we have a website, Have I Been Pwned? And you can get here, haveibeenpwned.com. This is run by an Australian cybersecurity researcher, Troy Hunt is his name. This is a legitimate website, there's nothing shady here. And what it has is a lot of different databases of websites that have been breached and have had their databases pilfered by hackers, put online, usually on the dark web. And what he's done here with this website is he's done a compilation of not all of these breaches, but a good amount. And you can put your email address in here, guys, and you will more than likely see that it's been compromised. So I'm just going to take a generic email address. We'll just say paul@gmail.com. This is just the first thing that comes to mind. We press enter and here we see, oh no, pwned. Pwned on 60 breach sites, found 16 pastes. And by the way, I put a few of my email accounts in here, guys, and they came up as well. So let's have a look what happens. Here you see breaches you were pwned in, and there's a long list, guys. I mean, Adobe was pwned. You might have accounts with these websites, and Dailymotion in October 2016. Blah blah. The exposure of 85 million user accounts, email addresses, passwords, and usernames, guys. So this list just goes on and on. Dropbox is another one. You might have an account there. It's amazing when you just LinkedIn. In May 2016, 164 million email addresses and password exposed. Originally hacked in 2012, guys. And this is something that happens, you know. Sites will get hacked and they won't reveal the hack. So it's not in a company's, you know, it's not in their welfare. It's not in their kind of, it doesn't work well for them. The publicity isn't good if, you know, they've been breached and that's made public. So it just, the list goes on and on, guys. Tumblr, I mean, this guy really needs to change his password. And this would be easily available, guys. I'm going to show you an article here. This was released in 2017. File with 1.4 billion hacked and leaked passwords found on the dark web, guys. So 1.4 billion. I mean, there's 7 billion people on the planet, guys. So you can imagine that the amount of, here we see, the one thing that wasn't mentioned here is that it's available on the clear web as well. This is just a random website. I typed it into Google, and here you see, you know, you can download this, guys. I'll just go back here. 1.4 billion passwords. Anybody can download this. And there you go. They have your details. And do you really want someone having access to your email account? Think of everything that is in that account. So yeah, just something to be really aware of, guys. And here's just an example. I'm going to talk about Uber here. This is Uber to pay record 148 million fine for concealing 2016 data breach. And what happened here, guys, was Uber was breached 2016. They had, I think it was 57 million riders' email addresses and numbers and driver's license numbers were hacked. What Uber did, guys, they made a secret payment of $100,000 to the hackers, and they concealed this breach. This was at a time when Uber was growing. This breach might have affected them pretty badly, but they might have actually gained more money from concealing this, even though they had to pay 148 million. The company's grown. I don't know the business side of it, but needless to say, these companies are not going to reveal this unless they absolutely have to. And this website, we can look at who's been pwned. And I was just looking through this the other day, guys. Just do a search here. Look at this, Paddy Power. This is an Irish bookmaker. In October 2010, they suffered a data breach that exposed 750,000 customer records. The breach was not disclosed until July 2014. So guys, who knows what's out there on the dark web? Who knows what websites have been breached? And look, compromised data here, guys. Account balances, date of birth, email addresses, IP addresses, names, phone numbers, physical addresses, security questions and answers. Anybody can, use someone's identity here to do who knows what, So guys, you got to be very careful out there. That's all I can say at this point. What you need to do is go to this website right now. Have I been pwned? Put your email address in. If you have, which I would say you have, and even if you haven't, you might have been on the database, just might not be up on this website. But I think you'll probably get a shock and see that you have. What you need to do then is change the password to your account. I will in future videos be giving some tips on what you should do regarding passwords and even what email provider you should use. I don't like Gmail, so yeah guys, this is just, hopefully this opened your eyes. Definitely go ahead and go to this website, haveibeenpwned.com. I don't make any money from this, guys. I'm just giving something that I think will really help. This is also an attack vector for getting into companies. And here's a funny thing as well. We saw that article from Forbes. This article, 1.4 billion hacked and leaked passwords. This is written by Forbes. If we go to pwned websites and we search for Forbes, what do we see? In February 2014, Forbes website succumbed to an attack that leaked over 1 million user accounts. So compromised data here, guys, was email addresses, passwords, and so on. So guys, it's just that's a bit ironic, but it is what it is. You got to be careful out there, guys. Breaches happen all the time. In March 2018, this year, this Florida virtual school was breached. So, like I say, guys, just have a look at this. Go to this website. If you've been pwned, immediately change your passwords. And in future videos, I'll make more videos like this and let you know what exactly you should be doing regarding email accounts and passwords. And just, I was saying before that this is an attack vector for people to compromise companies. I mean, if you get a hold of this, if someone gets a hold of this 1.4 billion text credentials and they search through it for, say, Facebook email accounts, whatever, Instagram email accounts, whatever company you can think of, banks, it's very likely, guys, that, and this is for security professionals, it's very likely that someone who works in your company has used that email address and password, because people use the same passwords for everything, and there's an attack vector. Someone can take that and get into your company. So once they're in your network, guys, they can, who knows, they can privilege escalate and pivot, who knows what they can get. So this is a constant threat, and something that a lot of companies aren't aware of and they're not up to speed on, and definitely a lot of people aren't up to speed on. So yeah, go to this website, guys, and hopefully you haven't been pwned, but if you have, get straight on it, change your passwords. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm out.